You're always told that you need to be leveraging video to generate more leads and sales, but no one ever actually dives deep in how you can use video ads to generate more leads and sales for your business. In this video, we're going to do exactly that. We're going to be showing you how you can leverage video for every step of the sales funnel to generate more leads and sales. This is going to be the first part in a two-part series, and in this first part of the series, we're going to be looking at how to bring awareness to your brand using video, and then in the second video in the series we'll be looking at converting that brand awareness into sales. Not only this, but we're going to be giving you ready to use templates so you can go and create these videos for each step of your funnel and take your video campaigns live. This is Elliot with InVideo, and let's get straight into it. Before we delve into actually creating any video ads, we need to go and have a look at the sales funnel and have a look at the different types of videos that are applicable for each stage of the sales funnel. So your sales funnel is broken down into tofu, mofu, and bofu, the top of the sales funnel, the middle of the sales funnel, and the bottom of the sales funnel. And you're going to go and give your potential customers different videos depending on where they are within your sales funnel. Starting off with the top of the sales funnel, and this is where you just want to go and give your audience some snackable content. Snackable content is something that just piques your potential customers' interest. You're not actually trying to sell them anything at this point. So you want to provide something valuable and fun to your audience and just mix this in with your branding so that you are bringing awareness of your brand to potential customers. How do you come up with snackable content like this? Well, just think about your audience persona. What type of things are they interested in? What social media platforms do they use? And what content are they constantly consuming on a consistent basis? You can also think about their content patterns. Do they like long form content? Do they like short form content? What's the typical age of your audience? What's the gender? And all of these types of things that you can use to go and create this snackable content. But like I said, just make sure that it adds some value to your audience, or it is bringing something fun and interesting to go and bring the awareness of your brand. Once you've made your audience aware of your brand, they are now in the middle of the funnel, and this is where you can actually go and start showing them video ads to go and try and sell them your product or service. With video ads for the middle of the funnel, you can go and outline a problem that your potential customers may be facing and how you can go and solve that problem with the solution. Once your potential customer has seen your video ad, they then move from the middle of the funnel to the bottom of the funnel, and this is where you can go and make them a further offer. So this offer could be in the form of a coupon, a free trial, a webinar, or whatever service or product that you're offering. You want to go and give them a discount or a sale or something like that in the bottom of the funnel to just go and get them to complete that final purchase. You then send them over to your landing page where they can actually go and complete the purchase. So now you know what type of video content is needed for each step of the funnel. We can actually go and have a look at how to create these videos. But before we do, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more video creation content, and make sure to give the video a big thumbs up if you have received value so far. So firstly, let's take a look at how to create videos for the top of your funnel, and this is going to be snackable content. Now remember, snackable content is something that's giving your audience value, it's something fun and interesting, and of course it has to be related to your audience and to the product or service that you're trying to sell. So we are going to go over to InVideo. I will leave a link in the description, and from here you can just go and click on sign up and go and create your free InVideo account. So just go and fill out your details and click on continue. Now from here you can go and choose from over 4,000 templates that you can use to create this snackable content for the top of your funnel. Now also think about where you're going to be running your ads. So if you're going to be running them on YouTube, you can go and create them as a wide ad. If you're going to be running them on Facebook or Instagram, you can go and choose the square templates. And if you're going to be running them on Snapchat or Pinterest, you can go and create them as vertical videos. So just for the purpose of the tutorial, we're going to go and choose a square ad, and then you can go and use the search bar to go and find templates related to your niche. Now for the purpose of the tutorial, we are going to be creating snackable content for a business that wants to go and sell online cooking classes. So for the snackable content, they're going to want to go and release some valuable information, and this could just be a recipe that they have available and that you can go and learn once you actually sign up for the online cooking classes. Now like I said, think about your audience, what do they like, and maybe use some examples from your competitors to come up with snackable content ideas. So we are just going to go in here, and I'm just going to go and type in recipe in here, and then I'm just going to go and find a template. So I'm just going to be using this template over here, which is easy chocolate recipes, but I'm going to go and change this to a Spanish dish recipe. So you can go and just play a little bit of the template if you want to go and see if it fits the type of snackable content that you're trying to create. And then after that, we're just going to go and click on use this template. So once you choose your template, we can go and start creating this snackable content. Now, the first thing to remember when you are creating your snackable content is you don't want it to be any longer than around 1 minute long. So I would recommend something around 30 seconds to 1 minute, because like I said, you want to just provide a lot of value and also just keep your audience's attention as well. And then you finally want them to, of course, remember your brand. So when it comes to scripting snackable content, it really depends on the type of product or service that you are trying to sell, but I would recommend having each scene no longer than 5 seconds long, and you want to go and change the footage every 5 seconds, so you keep your audience's attention, and like I said, no longer than 1 minute, because you want to go and give as much value as you can to the audience in the shortest amount of time. So from here we can actually start editing the template to go and create some snackable content. Now, like I said, this is going to be for an online cooking class, so we can go and make this for Spanish recipes, let's say, for example. So I've just got a Spanish recipe over here, which is clam chorizo and white bean stew. So we're going to go and create some snackable content around this. So the first thing over here is you can go and change your captions on any template within video. So we're going to go and change this over here, and we're just going to go and say the name of the recipe. So we can go and put in here clam chorizo and white bean stew. And then over here in the smaller caption, you can just go and put a summary of what this snackable content is going to be about. So we can just go and say easy Spanish recipes. So you can go and do something like that. Now, like I said, depends on what product or service that you are trying to sell and what niche you're in, but you want to go for something that just sums up the snackable content from the beginning. Now, from here, you can go and use InVideo's footage library to go and add some footage to your snackable content, or you can use your own footage if you do have your own footage. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and type in clam over here, and then we can go and find some footage of some clams. So over here, we can see we have this nice clam dish. So what you can go and do is you can just go and drag any footage onto the template and then go and hit replace over here. Now, like I said, I would recommend having your scenes around 5 seconds long, but I'm going to have the first one just for 6 seconds because we just want to go and provide that summary of the snackable content to the audience. So over here, you can go and trim this. So if I go to the time over here, I could just go and type in 06. And over here, I'm just going to go put 00. So now I've just trimmed that to 6 seconds, and we can just go and hit done. So now we have our first scene, which has just got this clam chowder. And of course, we've just got the summary of what the snackable content is about. Now you can go and change the colors of your template as well. So if we just go and click over here, we can actually just go and change the colors. So if we just go back to layers over here, we can go to change project colors over here, and you can go and change the project colors. So if I wanted to go and change this maybe to some more Spanish style colors, I could just go and click on custom over here, and I could just go and change this. So let's just go and change this to a sort of red. So that's sort of the colors of Spain. And then we can go and change the brown part to black. So if we just go and change this to black like this, now we can see that's just got a little bit more of a Spanish feel to it. So now I just want to go and take the audience through the steps of the recipe. So if we just come over to the second scene over here, we can just go and change this once again. So we can go and see over here that it's saying 1 raw chocolate fudge balls. Now this is from the template. So I'm going to go and add my recipe. So the next thing is for them to go and add chorizo. So I'm just going to go and type in chorizo over here, and then I can just go and drag that footage into the scene. So I'm just going to go and drag this footage over here, and I'm just going to go and hit replace once again. And now once again, I'm just going to go and make this 5 seconds because we don't want the clips to be any longer than 5 seconds each, so that we're constantly capturing the potential customer's attention. And then over here, I'm just going to go and say add 50 grams diced chorizo. So now we can see we've got our second scene. Now basically all you're going to want to do is just take them through the scenes step by step. So like I said, it really just depends. For this, I'm just going to go and take them through all of the steps of the recipe. So we'll go and just complete this up now, up until around 1 minute long for the whole video for the snackable content, which is at the top of the funnel. So you can do this for any type of niche. So for real estate, it could be 5 affordable ways to improve the look and feel of your home, or if it's a clothing product being sold, it could be 5 ways to wear X item. So if we just have a look at the snackable content so far, we can go and see, if we just go and play the scene from the beginning, you can see that we have an introduction over here to the snackable content, and then it's just taking them through the recipe step by step. Now, of course, you can always go and change the music of your videos as well. So down here, you will have the music track. If you just go and click on edit, you can go and hit delete. And then if you just go over to the music library on InVideo, you can go and choose from thousands of different tracks. So go and think about a track that is suitable for your niche and actually complements your snackable content. So for example, this snackable content is about a Spanish recipe. So I've just gone and typed in Spanish music in here. So we just go and click on this one. We can see that's got a sort of Spanish vibe to it. So I can just go and click on the plus button over here, and it will go and add that music track to my snackable content video. Now, when it comes to ending your snackable content videos, you just want to have a soft call to action, because this is the first time your audience is going to see your brand. So you can just go and have something like find out more or see the collection here if it is a physical product. So over here we can just go and add another scene to go and add that final call to action. And it's really important to go and have your branding on this so that the audience gets familiar with seeing your brand and seeing your logo. So we can just go and click plus scene over here. We can go and click on templates, and over here in the templates you can just go and type in logo, and then you can just go and add a logo reveal as your ending call to action. So if we just go and type in logo over here, we can go and see there are loads of different templates that have logo reveals. So once you find a logo reveal template that you like, so I'm just going to use this one over here, you can just go and click on it and click on add scene, and then you can just go and click on yes over here. So that's just going to go and add that final scene over here. Now you can go and trim this down a little bit, so we can go and make this scene a bit shorter because we don't want it to be too long, taking up a big chunk of our snackable content. So I'm just going to go and trim this down to, let's say, 6 seconds, and we can just go and click the tick over here. And then what you can go and do is you can just go and change the colors of the template and add your logo. So if you just click on any part of the template, we can just go to colors over here. We can just go and choose. So I'm just going to go for a sort of red color, like I said, just keeping that Spanish theme. And then over here, what we can do is we can just go and say see more recipes, and then I can just go and put the website name down at the bottom. So I could go and say Spanish recipes.com. And then what you can do is we can just go and change this font size over here. So just go and change this to, let's say, 50, and then you can go and add your logo into the middle here. So if we just go down to logos, you can always go and upload a logo. So if we just go and drag a logo in there, and then you can always go and resize that to any size that you like. So if we just make it a little bit bigger, and we can go and drag that in the center. So now if we just go and have a look at our logo reveal, so we can see for the end of the snackable content, if we just go and see this, so you can see that's a really easy way to go and end your snackable content. So then all you need to do is just go click on download and share, and then just go and click on export. So now you have gone and created your snackable content, you are ready to start going and running ads to this to build some brand awareness. So you can just head over to the Facebook Ads Manager, and we are going to go and click on create a new campaign. Now from here you are just going to go and create a new campaign. Now I recommend to just go for video views or for traffic, because you're not actually trying to sell to the customer yet, you are just trying to build some brand awareness with your snackable content. So I'm just going to go and choose video views and go and hit continue. So you can of course go and name your campaign. So your campaign is going to be all of your ads. So we are going to have the snackable content, the video ad, and the offer under one campaign. So you can see over here I've just gone and called this Spanish cooking lessons. So you can just go and keep it simple when you are naming your campaigns. So now when we come into the ad set is where we are going to go and choose who we are going to actually target. So over here you can go and name your ad set after who you are going to target for your snackable content. So over here I'm going to go and name the ad set after the demographic that I'm going to target for my snackable content. So you can see here I've named this female 20 to 60 Spanish cuisine US. So those are going to be all of my targeting options when I actually go and run the snackable content as an ad. So when you go and scroll down, you've got your daily budget over here. So go and decide how much you want to spend each day. So you can just go and choose a daily budget, and Facebook will try and get as many views for that budget as they can. So go and choose your daily budget. Now as we scroll down over here, we have the targeting options. So you can see we've got the United States. So you can obviously go and change your location depending on who you are trying to target. Over here we have the age group. So as I said when I was naming the ad set, I was going to go for 20 to 60. So I'm just going to go and change this to 20, and then we can go and change this down to 60. So we've got 60 over here, and then after that you've got the genders. So as I said, I'm going to go and just target women, so females, and then after that we have the detailed targeting, and this is where you can be a little bit more specific with who you are actually targeting. So if we go into the detailed targeting and click edit, we can go and type in some different interests. So if I just go and type in Spanish cuisine over here, and we can go and see we have Spanish cuisine if we go and click on this. And then over here we are going to have the audience definition. So we've got 4.3 million people, so that's a pretty decent audience size that we can go and show this snackable content to. So now we're going to come into the actual ad itself. So we're going to go to new ad over here where it says new ad, and now you're going to name the ad after your snackable content. So we can just go and put in here Spanish chowder recipe snackable. So the reason I'm doing that is because that is the name of the creative. So the actual video itself is that chowder recipe, and it is just the snackable content, because we are going to go and have other ads within this campaign. So we're going to have our actual video ad, and we're also going to have our offer as well within this single campaign. So I just put snackable in there so I know that this is the snackable content that I'm running the ad for. So then we just want to go and upload our video. So we can go to add video over here, then you can go to upload, and then you can just go and navigate to your downloaded video that you created within video, and we are just going to go and upload that. So once the video has finished uploading, you can go and then add your text to your ad. So over here you can see under the primary text I've just put in try out our amazing chorizo and clam chowder, one of hundreds of recipes we teach in our online cooking class at Spanish Recipes. And then I've just put the Spanish flag and this little pot of cooking. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I'm letting them know through the snackable content that we do offer hundreds of other recipes through our cooking lessons. So it's still just softly introducing the brand to them, but just also giving them an idea that we do have cooking lessons as well that they can sign up for if they want to go and find out more. Now once again, if this was a physical product like a clothing item and the snackable content was 5 ways to wear X item, you could then go and say check out the other items in our collection. So you still want to go and add your website URL just in case somebody does want to go over to your website. You still might make some conversions just directly through your snackable content, but like I said, this is mainly for introducing your brand. So if we go and have a look at this snackable content, we can see this is how it's going to look on Facebook now, and we are just optimizing this for video views. So then all you need to do is go and hit publish on your ad and just let the ad run for around 1 week. So let's say your budget is $20 a day, you just go and spend around $140 on your snackable content. And what you're basically doing with your snackable content is collecting data, so then you can go and see who's viewed the video, and then you can go and remarket to those customers using your video ad. So now you have your snackable content running as an ad, and you are going to be collecting data based off of people that have viewed and interacted with that video. So now we are ready to create the video ad where you actually go and pose a problem to these people and show that your product or service has the solution to that problem. If you've enjoyed this first part of the series of how to use video to get more leads and sales, check out the second part in the series where the real magic happens and we actually start retargeting customers to turn them into real buyers. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more video creation content and give the video a big thumbs up, and
Đăng ký dùng thử miễn phí phần mềm tạo video tại trang web invideo.design.